Hi everybody, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome. Today I am going to be dividing a Bromeliad Aechmea Distichantha. I was given a pup about 2 years ago, which I potted and just basically forgot about, and it has grown to what you see here in this pot. I think there are at least, well, by the time I was done, I think I ended up with about 6 plants. So I'm going to show you how I divided it. But you also notice that there is a plant in here that should not be there, which is the lemongrass. One seed just happened to land there and it's germinated. And it's been a struggle just trying to get it out ever since. I've cut it back and it keeps coming back. So since it's time to divide this plant, I decided I'd just go ahead and remove the lemongrass while I was at it. So come along with me as I divide up this Bromeliad Aechmea Distichantha. Since it was kind of hot, I decided I was going to move the plant onto the porch to work with, but it was such a struggle trying to move it because I realized that all the roots had gone through the bottom of the pot into the ground, and it was quite a struggle to actually remove the pot from the ground itself. You could see all of the roots there. So once I managed to get the pot moved from the ground, I took it to the porch where I had a lot more shade to work with. I went ahead and trimmed off all of the excess roots, as you can see here. And then the next thing I would do is to attempt to remove the pot from the plant. This proved to be extremely difficult because the plants were extremely wedged into that pot. I turned it upside down, I tried to shake it, and it was just not going to budge. So I figured my last resort was to just cut the pot off. Now on to the main event, which is dividing the bromeliad. After I cleared all of the dead stuff away, I could see a little bit more clearly what I was going to be working with, and I could tell that there was a very large clump that I think I ended up with 6, like I said, and they were very close together because I planted one pup that was given to me, and it had given off several pups in the couple of years that I've had this. And what I'm going to do now is simply just break them apart for repotting as well as using in the landscape. I absolutely love bromeliads. I think they're the easiest plant to take care of. And if you've seen any of my other videos about bromeliads, I simply plant them, forget about them. They give off numerous pups, and I go back several months or a year later, and all of a sudden I've got more than I can deal with. But I absolutely love them, and as they develop more pups, I simply use them in the landscape. I think I have about 3 separate areas or 4 separate areas of different bromeliads. I absolutely love them. The easiest maintenance, actually probably no maintenance, you just have to make sure that they have a little bit of water in the well, and that's it. I think I'm dividing this at the right time because I found 2 very young pups that looked like they were being almost squished, so it's a good thing I decided to go ahead and divide them up today so that I could repot those, and I'll show you what I did with the others toward the end of the video. What I'm doing here might look really harsh, but I'm really not hurting the plants at all. The roots are actually quite tough, so the shovel goes right through them and I can separate them a lot easier. These plants, like I said, are extremely resilient. They grow on trees. They really don't need a ton of soil to grow in. So I really wasn't hurting them by using the shovel to cut that the connecting root.